Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about Ethereum mining and cryptocurrency mining overall with a specific focus on Ethereum mining and fees. But before we get into today's video, I do want to make sure to ask you to hit the like button to help out the YouTube algorithm in recommending this video for more people, so more people can learn about cryptocurrency, how to make money online, mining, and just what's going on in the crypto world. So let's get into the video today. So like I said, I'm going to be talking about Ethereum mining and the transaction fees and kind of why Ethereum profits have gone down so much over the last few weeks, last few months, and what that really means for crypto and if it's a good thing or a bad thing and what's really driving this drop in profits. So to first go over a few things of what we are looking at and how we're going to look at some of the numbers today, if you were basing the profitability of a mining rig for Ethereum specifically off of the amount of dollars or fiat currency, whatever you read in, if you were basing your miner's profitability off of a fiat currency, I'll use dollars for the example of this video, the profitability of your miner has gone down quite a bit just because Ethereum has dropped quite a bit from its all-time high of right around $4,200, just a little under $4,200. Well, right now it's sitting at $2,200, so that's, almost 50% of its value gone from just a few months ago. Now, Ethereum's not the only one that's lost this kind of value. Bitcoin's down quite a bit from where it was a little while ago, and pretty much every cryptocurrency across the board is down from where it was just a few months ago. So if you were strictly looking at how many dollars your Ethereum mining rig was making every day, you're already going to be making about half of that. Now, of course, there's going to be some other factors that will tie into that, but I think what's a better gauge of looking at how much your mining rig is making is how much of the actual currency, how much ETH you are actually earning every day. So coming over to what to mine here, we're going to use, just for the example of this, one RX 580. Now, I know there are newer cards, but the RX 580 was a great card and still is for cryptocurrency mining, especially on the Ethereum hash rate and, with other Ethereum miners. So as you can see, it is still the most profitable cryptocurrency to mine, netting you after power, which I have about 16 cents for power entered in, netting you $1.35. If you're ignoring power, $1.85. Now, if you see here, you're going to be earning about 0.0008 Ethereum a day. So what would be really interesting is going back and looking at one of the older videos that I've done on mining Ethereum and see how much an RX 580 was making at that time. But with that being said, knowing how we're looking at, depending on if you're looking at the amount of dollars you are making or the amount of actual cryptocurrency you are making, we can start to look at what is different than it was just a few months ago in the mining space of cryptocurrency. So fees were high back in, February, March, April, even back into the end of, 2020 and early 2021. And the fees were high because a lot of people were moving transactions back and forth on the Ethereum network, and we were really starting to see new decentralized DeFi and new dApps and things like Uniswap. All of those were kind of starting to gain traction and become really popular, meaning a lot of people were using them to exchange cryptocurrency, send tips, buy new coins, sell new coins, meaning the fees were up quite a bit. And that meant you had to wait a long time for your transactions to be confirmed. Now, everybody in crypto, whether you're sending, Bitcoin or Ethereum or, a new cryptocurrency on something like Uniswap or PancakeSwap, most of the time you will have the opportunity to pay a higher fee for that transaction to speed it up. And a lot of people were opting to pay, instead of maybe $3, they were opting to pay $6 to get that transaction in half the time or even less than that. So definitely nice to see that people were taking advantage of these features of cryptocurrency where you can choose, I want to get this now, or, I don't really care if it takes a day or two to arrive, I'll pay the lower fee. So that was really driving up their prices. And then there was also, the bull run was going on, so a lot more people were coming on and experimenting with cryptocurrency. New people were getting in and hearing about coins on, Uniswap and being like, oh, well, I need to go get that now. And, I personally have looked at some coins that were sold on Uniswap, and to invest $10 in a coin, this was, a few weeks ago, it would have cost me $70 in fees, and that was the minimum. So, for me, I said, that's not worth it to get $10 of this coin and pay $70 in transaction fees. You're ending up with, $10 total, spending $80. If it was $70 and 10 of transaction fees, that's a little bit more doable, but that's just my opinion. So looking at the Ethereum network difficulty chart, you can see the big climb all the way up to, right over 8,000, almost 8,200, and then it started falling back down. So less people are mining. So that's kind of interesting to see. Why are less people mining, but the profitability is still lower? Well, if you look at the Ethereum blocks over the last, couple minutes to couple hours here, you can see all of the Ethereum blocks are, right around 2.1. Here's one that's 2.5, 2.1, 2.4, another 2.5. This whole page here is all 2.5 or less, roughly, give or take. We're just looking at the first decimal. So that compared to just a few months ago, if you remember, you can go back on my channel and search for, Ethereum videos, mining, stuff like that. I've done videos where, we looked at this exact same website, this exact same chart, and the Ethereum blocks were 4, 6, even 8 or 9 Ethereum per block because of how many transfer fees were being paid. So it's really going to come down to, the network has slowed down quite a bit. So the profitability just isn't as much as it was at that time because, not as many fees are being paid. Now, there's the base reward of 2 Ethereum. So, the more fees, these ones with 2.58, this was one that had more fees in it, so that's why it was a little bit higher. So, you got to take a look at the block size, how many fees are happening, stuff like that to really see, why is the profitability down so much? If Ethereum stayed at its price of, $2,200 here, but, got as popular as it was before, that many transfer fees, we could see mining profits double really, really quick. Now, of course, there's the factor of the mining difficulty as more people start to mine again, but we're going to get to a point here where the Ethereum profitability will be too low for certain miners, whether their power costs are higher, their hardware is older, or, they just decide it's not worth their time and effort to run a mining rig. They'll just switch it off. Now, it's going to get to a point where the Ethereum difficulty is getting lower and lower, and the block fees here, are going to stay right around the 2 to 2.5 Ether per block. So you're going to start seeing a profitability go up at some point. But again, that's going to depend on how many people and how often they turn their rigs off and decide it's no longer worth their time to mine. So it's definitely, there's a lot of different moving pieces that will determine the profitability of mining. I chose to look at Ethereum for this video, but this general topic and the topics that we talked about, the block size, the reward size, fees, difficulty, price of the coin, age of your hardware, price of power, all of that's going to apply with whatever POW coin you're looking at, and even POS coins. You're not going to be looking so much at power, but definitely price of coin and block size. If people aren't sending the coins back and forth and paying transaction fees, there's not much for the miners to get past the base block reward. So, it's something to keep in mind. So, hopefully this video was helpful, and if you guys liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And, if you have any questions or comments, leave a comment down below or check out the Discord at the link in the description below. So please like, share, and subscribe to my Bitcoin Tips YouTube channel to learn more about spending, collecting, earning, and investing different types of cryptocurrencies. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.